radikale.
Daar's 'n bietjie ding soos Ernst Roots wat 'n bietjie spook. Ek dink hy's so 'n vorm van 'n wit terroris wat spook by hierdie hele debat. Ons almal vrees dat dit is die manifestasie van 'n bepaalde belangrike punt wat meeding met dit wat Dan Creek doen. Ernst Root ding nie mee met dit wat Dan Creek doen nie. Dan Creek doen die regte ding en ek dink hy's in die middel van waar daar 'n moontlike kompromis gaan wees. En AfriForum is vir my ook 'n gevaarlike teenwoordigheid. Ek dink hulle gaan die proses misbruik. Ek dink hulle het 'n ander agenda en ek dink hulle is ondemokraties en ek dink hulle is daai tipe van wederstrewigheid het ons nie nodig in Suid-Afrika nie op die ongrondwetlike tipe van wederstrewigheid. Maar hierdie wit terroris wat so op sy perd galop hier op die kant en wat ons so is ontstig soos wat Ernst Root sê, that is not one of our options. Ons options is presies dit wat teenwoordig wat die mense wat betrokke is in die gesprek wat alreeds daar rondom Dan Creek gaan. Dan Creek op die ou en sal ek dink, omdat hy 'n redelike mens is, en ek weet, die president het hom as 'n redelike mens beskryf. Die president het gesê, ek kan met Dan Creek kan ek besigheid doen. Ek kan met hom 'n ooreenkoms aangaan. En kom ek sê net vir jou, daar's ideologies geen verskil. En ek hoop nie ANC mense hoor my nie. Daar's ideologies geen verskil tussen die opinie van die president en Dan Creek oor hierdie ding. En dis nie Dan Creek wat oorgestap het aan die ander kant toe nie. Ramaphosa het oorgestap aan die ander kant toe. Ramaphosa is baie nader aan die senter van die gesprek as wat hy was 'n jaar gelede of as wat die ANC enigstens is.
Was done under the guidance of the Soviet embassy in Hanoi, and same thing I was doing in New Delhi. To my horror, I discovered that in the files where people were doomed to execution, there were names of pro-Soviet journalists with whom I was personally friendly.
Pro-Soviet?
Yes. They were idealistically minded leftists who made several visits to USSR, and yet the KGB decided that come revolution or drastic changes in political structure of India, they will have to go.
Why is that?
Because they know too much. Simply because, you see, the useful idiots, the leftists who are idealistically believing in the beauty of Soviet socialist or communist or whatever system, when they get disillusioned, they become the worst enemies. That's why my KGB instructors specifically made a point, never bother with leftists. Forget about these political prostitutes. Aim higher. This was my instruction. Try to get into large circulation, established conservative media. Reach, filthy rich movie makers, intellectuals, so-called academic circles. Cynical, egocentric people who can look into your eyes with angelic expression and tell you a lie. These are the most recruitable people, people who lack moral principles, who are either too greedy or to suffer from self-importance. They feel that they matter a lot. These are the people who KGB wanted very much to recruit.
But to eliminate the others, to execute the others, don't they serve some purpose? Wouldn't they be the ones they rely on?
They serve purpose only at the stage of destabilization of a nation. For example, your leftists in United States, all these professors and all these beautiful civil rights defenders, they are instrumental in the process of the subversion only to destabilize the nation. When their job is completed, they are not needed anymore. They know too much. Some of them, when they get disillusioned, when they see that Marxist-Leninists come to power, obviously they get offended. They think that they will come to power. That will never happen, of course. They will be lined up against the wall and shot.